Hello everyone and welcome to Money Mavericks. Today I'm going to be detailing why financial YouTube is broken, so stick around. I can't wait to show you what I got. Hello everyone, as you can see I have four people on the screen right now. Top left is Joseph Carlson, top right is Charlie Munger, bottom left is Peter Lynch, and bottom right is Warren Buffett. I believe that all of these people have very unique investing styles that all correlate into what I believe is the best strategy. First, I would like to talk about Joseph Carlson. Joseph Carlson is a YouTuber who I've been watching for quite some time, I'd say at least the past 6 months, and what he has done has really impressed me. The way how he has been so transparent and open towards his stock portfolio is one of the main reasons I'm going to make this YouTube channel. I believe that there is so much outcry on YouTube for people to be transparent with what they're doing with their money. I believe that's why Joseph Carlson has been so successful thus far. This is part of what I'm going to be doing on my YouTube channel. I'm going to be detailing my stock portfolio, showing mine in M1 Finance just as he does, not as a copycat method, but just to copy that model of what he's doing and be transparent. I believe that it's not fair to talk about money or finance and offer your advice to other people if you're not going to show where your money is. So that's going to be my second YouTube channel, or my second YouTube video on this channel is going to be showing my portfolio. Now I'm going to take a couple of clips of Joseph Carlson and we're going to analyze them all the way back from his very first YouTube video.
So this right here is all from the market going down, and my 1700 that I had, here, almost went to zero. So I almost completely lost all of my gains. But I stayed true to the principles of the portfolio and the strategy that I put out.
That last clip highlights so many things that I love about Joseph Carlson in a very short amount of time. It highlights one thing that I don't really enjoy about the state of financial YouTube right now, and that is that it doesn't seem like that many popular YouTubers have a strategy. Joseph Carlson, since his very first video, had a strategy. It seems like a lot of these YouTubers are just buying stocks that they think they're going to go up. They might have a decent thesis, but they don't have a portfolio strategy.
I was thinking in Ben Graham's book, The Intelligent Investor, he spends the first couple of chapters discussing the level of the market and whether it would save for investment. I was wondering what you'd think of the market today.
Well, Charlie and I don't think about the market, and Ben didn't very much. I think he made a mistake to occasionally try and place a value on it. We look at individual businesses, and
in this clip, Buffett asks a very interesting question, and he describes that him and his business partners don't even look at the market. Now, this is a topic that I'm going to show you some very popular YouTubers. All they can do is look at the market. Here, all I've done is pulled up Meet Kevin's YouTube channel. I'm sure if you're watched any videos on YouTube in the finance area, you know Meet Kevin. Meet Kevin has posted so many scary, the market is going to collapse videos recently. It's out of control. And for Kevin and for other financial YouTubers, we can understand what they're doing. We understand that these videos get a lot of views because it invokes a lot of fear in people whenever they say they're going to lose half of their money. However, on this channel, I'm going to actively call this type of thing out. From the last clip that we just saw, one of the greatest investors of all time, Warren Buffett, says he doesn't ever even look at the market. You have this extremely popular YouTuber, and I'm not coming at him at a personal level. I'm just saying what he's doing is a little bit misleading to the average person, because if you don't know that much about finance and all you like to do is watch Meet Kevin, you're going to constantly think that the world is going to end. In the next clip, I'm going to show you a clip of Peter Lynch, who says if you spend 13 minutes on economics each year, you wasted 10 minutes. And what he's saying is no one can predict these interest rates. No one knows what's going to happen. No one knows when the pivot is going to happen. And yes, in Kevin's last video, he does have a point of when the Fed does pivot, that's when the market corrects. However, nobody knows when that's going to happen. Okay, that's the main point. And I know that he knows this. Kevin is a very smart guy. He's a millionaire, he's got a private jet. He's not a bad investor, he's an extremely smart investor. All I'm saying is what he's doing to other people that might not understand what's happening, in my opinion, isn't correct. And that's what I'm trying to fix.
People get too carried away. And first of all, they try and predict the stock market. That is a total waste of time. No one can predict the stock market. They try to predict the interest rates. I mean, if anybody would predict interest rates right 3 times in a row, they'd be a billionaire. Considering there's not that many billionaires on the planet, it's very, I had logics, I had a syllogism and studied these when I was at Boston College. There can't be that many people that can predict interest rates because there'd be lots of billionaires. And no one can predict the economy. I had a lot of people in this room were around in 1981 and 82 when we had a 20% prime rate with double-digit inflation, double-digit unemployment. I don't remember anybody telling me in 1981 about it. I didn't read, I studied all this stuff. I don't remember anybody telling me we're going to have the worst recession since the Depression. So what I'm trying to tell you, it'd be very useful to know what the stock market is going to do. It'd be terrific to know that the Dow Jones average a year from now would be X, that we're going to have a full-scale recession, or interest rates going to be 12%. That's useful stuff. You never know it, though. You just don't get to learn it. So I've always said, if you spend 14 minutes a year on economics, you've wasted 12 minutes.
If you didn't know who that was Peter Lynch. He ran the Fidelity Magellan Fund from 1977 to 1990, and he had a average compounded annual return of 29.2%. And he is telling us that interest rates are unable to be known in the future. I think later in that he says that even the head of the Federal Reserve would probably have a hard time deciding and understanding what interest rates would be further than 6 months out in the future. So we have no idea what 2023 will bring us. The only thing that we can assume by listening to all these investors is that we have to pick good companies and then have conviction with them. So in closing, I'm going to show what I think my 3-step strategy is going to be with this YouTube channel and my portfolio. First thing is my next YouTube video is going to be a full portfolio reveal with all of my stocks and also what money I have in treasury bonds right now. I'll also disclose how much money I have in savings and the amount I have in my checking account. That way, in the future, I will be able to build up a catalog of the past and build up some personal credibility. Besides that, I plan on building up a separate playlist of basic financial information of what are stocks and maybe even basic analysis of financials whenever quarterly reports come out. In this section, I will be trying to explain finance in my own words. I believe that this will help me gain a deeper understanding not only for myself, but be able to look back in the future and maybe correct what I think now, or maybe even realize some good ideas that I had. And the third step is going to be to be consistent. I plan on at least doing one portfolio update per week due to the fact that I don't really have that much money going in and out of the markets right now. I see multiple portfolio updates per week would become extremely redundant. I think that if I do create another video of the week, I think it can be going over an investor or something else in the financial space, or building up that secondary playlist of stocks. One thing that I did want to clear up with the part of I don't agree with people not showing their full stock portfolio, I do believe that people do have the right to have a private account and not show how much money they have, because like me, Kevin, like financial education, I'm sure they have millions and millions of dollars in their portfolio, and it might be uncomfortable showing with their audience the great sums of money that they do have. So I do understand that part, and I do want to respect their ability to stay private. So with that being said, thank you for watching.